All right, hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda back here once again on the Outlast Trials, and we are going to be continuing weekly therapy number 25, which is no tech items in this video. And we are going to be on the second MK challenge of this weekly, which is Punish the Miscreants. But before we jump into that, the reason I'm here in the sleep room is I wanted to discuss the news that was released today, unexpectedly for me at the very least. There's going to be a huge update dropping next week on Tuesday the 16th. So I'm pretty hyped for it. If you haven't seen the details, I was considering making a full video on it, but I'll probably just wait until there's more confirmed information, or if it doesn't come until more information about each thing. But if it doesn't come until the release day, then I'll do my normal patch notes review of everything that was released in the update. But it's going to be a big update because we are getting a new prime asset, a new rig, and an entirely new map. And a new game mode. It's a huge update, honestly. So, what they have is Tuesday, July 16th at 10 a.m., the normal time where the weekly will change. And the new Prime asset is the guy who was on the screens during the Prime Time event that we showed. His name is Franco Il Bambino, in quotes, Barbie, Franco Barbie, the outcast son of a mafia don, a perverse gun-wielding man-child. So he does have a gun, a shotgun or whatever. I know there was previous mentions of someone called Whitehorn that was maybe speculated to be a future prime asset who had a gun, but it seems like maybe this guy is the who's going to be replacing that or something. I don't know, but he looks pretty intimidating, pretty interesting. Not quite as, I don't know. I guess Barbie is an interesting name just to call him that. It's spelled with like Barbie doll without the E, but I'm excited for that. Expanding the world, expanding the enemy types, and I'm really interested to see how his gun works because obviously, if he can hit you from range, that's going to be pretty brutal. But I don't know why else you'd have one. Maybe he'll have a very limited use of it, or maybe he'll have potato aim. Who knows? But that's the new prime asset. But additionally, we will be getting a new rig, and they already told us the name. It's called the Barricade rig. So that sounds like it's going to be pretty interesting. Of course, as you all know, we currently have the 4 rig, stun, blind, heal, x-ray. I assume, and this is just, or I don't assume, this is my guess as to what the Barricade rig will do from what I can tell. Sounds like maybe you'll just be able to barricade a door, like completely block a door from you run through a door and you can just completely prevent anything from coming through that door for a certain period of time, perhaps, or maybe until you remove it or move the barricade elsewhere. I don't know, but it sounds like it's going to be pretty cool. Sounds like an interesting addition, and maybe that's not what it does at all. Maybe it lets you become invincible for a certain period of time. You barricade yourself. I don't know, but interesting, and of course that's going to come with additional level ups, which I'm looking forward to. That's always fun to have more level ups, as I've been max level 65 for quite a while now. And yeah, that's interesting. Additionally, we have a new game mode, which is called Escalation. And they didn't say anything about that other than the name. But that sounds, I'm really looking forward to seeing what that's all about. New game mode. And then the new map is going to be called the Docks, the new map area. So that's going to include probably a new full trial. I'm interested to see what ends up happening with our core therapies here. Are they just going to add on to Genesis here, or how's it going to all work out? I don't really know. And then there is, of course, the addition of the new MK challenges alongside that, assumedly. However, they also say there's going to be new MK challenges in the police station and the courthouse. So that's kind of surprising, honestly. I don't know maybe those are going to have Franco Barbie be the prime asset, so that, it's not always coil on that map. Maybe they're going to be moving towards that. I don't know. But that sounds really, really interesting. And really looking forward to it. That's all the details we have right now. The new guy in the Docks map, Escalation, the Barricade rig, new MK challenges. So sounds like a packed update. And I really wasn't expecting them to just drop the news of it coming less than a week from the day they dropped it. They dropped this info today at noon-ish my time. And I was expecting maybe we would get an update next month sometime, but it's already coming here in less than a week. So really looking forward to covering that and giving you more info on whatever is the escalation game mode and all things like that. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump into the trial now. So I'll see you guys there for Punish the Miscreants. All right, we've arrived at the trial. Of course, I'm rocking my standard setup of stun, nose direction, strong arm, incognito. And if you don't know, the no technical items variator makes it so that no batteries or rig rechargers will spawn in the trial. And that's about it. So pretty simple weekly. And again, definitely a nice and welcome step down in difficulty from Naked and Afraid last week. Of course, we're also contending with increased threat, level 1 for the first half of this weekly. Interested to see as well what the weekly ends up being next week, since of course the update day is the day the weekly switches. I wonder if they're going to introduce another new weekly therapy as a result of that, or maybe they will just have another run of recent therapies since there's a bunch of new stuff coming out. I could see them doing that. We'll have to wait and see though, because again, I'm curious as to what they end up doing with the... Oh, I didn't realize there was someone wandering around out here. Ooh, that's close. Interested to see what they end up doing with the program Genesis and you know, X and Ultra, if they're going to do a refresh now. They didn't mention that specifically, but I have a hard time seeing them not doing one. But I don't know if they want to redo the full list every time they make changes, or sometimes they'll just add on. I don't know. No posters yet. Oh, speak the devil. And we have the night vision guy up here who is looking the wrong way at the moment. And we'll just run. I'm not too worried about him. Ooh, I'm worried about stupid exploding duckies though. But yeah, this trial, Punish the Miscreants. Usually not super difficult, but can be a bit of RNG on which doors are unlocked and stuff. This one is out here. Don't forget to smash the like button, by the way. I know we're early in the video. Well, not really early, because I had that whole thing about the update. I did talk for longer than I planned to or expected to about that. So I guess maybe I could have made a full video on that, but... sorry, I'm just trying to listen. Okay, I think we're fine. I guess I could have made a full video about that, but I don't know. I just felt like throwing it in here at the beginning of this one, and then we'll have the full coverage of the update. By the way, I didn't mention that it's actually called Project Lupara, I guess. The update is called Project Lupara. Lupara. Shut up, you stupid little monkey, dude. 2 out of 3 posters there. So yeah, that's interesting. I'm guessing we'll also probably be getting some new evidence with this, which is always cool. And yeah, now we have to head through. Of course, there is one... I'm going to blow this up since it's like very in the way. Yeah, and we have 2 fully blocked. I'm kind of scared of bashing that in and getting sent into that glass on the floor, honestly. Probably wouldn't happen, but you can never be too careful. Okay, the child is in here. Looks like this guy might jump over. Ew. That was making a nasty noise. Okay, that just leads out to that same locked door. And we have to go left anyway to get to the button. And there we have it. Usually I like to just go through and continue on. And then like bring them back in reverse order. I find that to be my preferred method, although it probably has no real advantages exactly. We're at 3 out of 3 posters at least, so we don't gotta worry about them too much anymore. This section, I find often the child is in the diner here, but looks like maybe not this time. This time we have the button in here, bonk. And the child is right out there. Okay, just wanted to make note of its location. Someone actually commented on one of my other videos recently, I think it was on Pervert the Futterman, Naked and Afraid, asking me why I don't ping the enemies, which is a good point. I kind of forgot you can do that, where you just you go like that and then they're highlighted for a bit so you can see where they are. So I should probably start doing that again. I mean, I feel like I used to do it and then I kind of forgot it existed until I was reminded of it, but we can bop our last button there and head through the crawl space to get our last, or you know, I guess this is the first one from out here in the fun park, but the last one in terms of how far into the park you have to go to get it. Yeah, I'm not sure how. I guess I'd have to learn by using it more how that ping functionality actually even works at the end of the day. Like, will they stop being tracked if you move a certain distance away? Different questions like that would arise. Does it always track them through walls and... Oh, hey man, sorry about that. My bad. Might just be a handy stun here. A stun and run, you know? Bit of a classic. Yeah, we do have to go all the way around here. Bit of a bad layout of this, the entranceway to get back to this part of the... where we toss them in the grinder. Right there we have that. And presumably the pusher should be no longer in the area. But we may still be contending with our machete-wielding friend. Not sure where he's moved off to. Well, we can just hit him with a quick bottle, and then thankfully none of these barrels has a jumper in it. And we can just quickly navigate our way back to the second section where we have the Screamer, who is between us and the second child to pick up. And we should have a barred door over here on the left that we can potentially just slip through to get back. Not sure how this will link up exactly. Okay, looks like it's not too bad. Back to this window. Let me get ourselves another poster as well, why not? And we'll put this guy down for an extended stay on the floor with the always and ever useful strong arm. Screamer constantly annoying me with its stupid noise making and so on and so forth, but yeah, a lot of barrels around here that we thankfully dodged having any jumpers in. They could have potentially been annoying. Probably would have wanted to clear them out with the with that prescription. And we toss them in there. That is 3 out of 4 bad children found and ground. Just one more to go. And it is ideally quite accessible here. But our friend has decided to... I like how he sticks his machete under there and then looks. Might as well try first and then see if I'm under there, right? What was that? Yeah, I better go and check that out. Idiot. Alright. Okay, well, hey, I mean, there was a noise over there. Don't you remember? Okay, that one he just didn't hear. Immune to that sound, apparently. You're gonna break through? Oh. Okay. Boy, take your time now. He clearly doesn't have the smash things in prescription. Wish you wouldn't be so blatant about your cheating. Yeah, let me bash through these boards and then turn around. Makes a lot of sense, pal. A lot of sense. And I'm off the scene. Alright, we should be good. I'm gonna try and just run this time. Usually I wait for Gooseberry to come out and... I disagree. I disagree, sir. I quite literally ran against that hay bale. So I failed to see how I ever could have hit that psychosis mine, but hey. Oh, what? Since when? That's new to me. I mean, I don't know. Let me hit this button. Hopefully we're fine. I don't know, that's weird. I don't think I've ever seen a large X-pop in the area for this trial like that. I don't know. Maybe it's something I had always luckily avoided, or something they added with some update randomly somewhere, but either way, the psychosis shouldn't be enough to take our way our grade, and it is not A plus 9 minutes 32 seconds no tech items here. And we just should have that one singular oopsie doopsie demerit that I still debate was even my fault. But yeah, overall, I'm obviously going to be finishing out the rest of this weekly for the update, but I'm really looking forward to the update and covering more info on it. If they do release any addition, like maybe full info about what's actually coming before the update drops, I'll make a video then, but probably it'll just be when the actual update comes out alongside the patch notes that we will review. See you guys for the next video.